everybody, it's Pandalicious, and I know this video should have come out yesterday, but some family issues and some people issues came up that kind of prohibited that. So first off, I just want to say that I'm sorry. But hey, I have the video, it's here, so it shouldn't matter what day it shows up because I'm still delivering great videos. Now, thanks to some really great compliments out there, it was suggested that I do a double show because obviously I missed last week and then this week was a little slow. So I will be covering two topics this week. So let's jump into it. Frickin' Fridayz with Pandalicious, double feature edition, and here's what I've been thinking.
I have a right to play without being harassed.
Initially, this was brought up when I was doing my stint over on RP Grinders earlier this week. It was a article out of Kotaku that pretty much talked about male privilege and how it's affecting the gaming community and the geeky community, which I think I've been preaching since the day I hit the internet, that this was something that needed to be addressed. I'm kind of glad that it's finally come full circle and I can actually really bring that up to the forefront. Women are often over-sexualized and underappreciated, and this has been going on since the dawn of time. We are starting to push the barriers now in terms of TV, where we are now seeing sitcoms where we might not have a overly, fit, attractive woman as a protagonist, aka Mike and Molly. In places where patriarchs are still reigning supreme. Now don't get me wrong, I love the male populace. So I'm not saying that we need to be all feminist and wear Birkenstocks and fuck dudes. Well, you know what I mean. There needs to be a level ground between females and males in all aspects, whether it's media or everyday. So you guys are probably thinking, oh Panda, you've never dealt with any adversity on the internet or in your gaming experience. You're wrong. And I've done a couple of episodes of Esh where I've talked about how I've been harassed on Xbox. It happened that much on PS3, but I barely play it, so I'm sure if I stay there long enough it will happen. But really guys, do you like being an asshole to chicks on the internet? Like, do you get your jollies off on it or something? Because if the roles were reversed, would you want to deal with something like this?
Hey! Shit for balls! Check your inbox. Just sent a pretty sick pic of my quivering beef curtain.
I didn't think so.
Gross.
Guys, do you seriously see what I mean? Like, that was intense. And that's scripted. Can you imagine the things that come out of your mouths every day when all we're trying to do is play a game?
Grind your nuts into a powder and straight up snort them.
I'll queef in my hand and throw it in your face.
Look at me. I got balls the size of grapefruits, and I can't shut the fuck up about it.
I'm gonna wear your hairless nutsack like a tube top.
And don't give me that shit that, oh, we're just being competitive. We're all just talking the way that we talk to each other. You guys do not threaten rape to other dudes because that would make you gay. You don't tell your dude, buddy, pal to go make you a fucking sandwich because you know that sandwich is gonna be fucking gross. Yeah, you don't tell a dude friend of yours that you have a headache and he needs to get down on his knees and take care of that for you. You guys don't say that to dudes. You say that to girls, and it needs to stop. Oh, and please stop assuming that all chicks who play video games are fat, ugly lesbians. Because we're not. Now, there are some lesbians, but that shouldn't be a big deal. And yeah, some of us are a little chunky. I'm not necessarily a twig myself. Stop fucking doing it. It has nothing to do with our capability in poning your ass. Just fucking deal with it, be a fucking man, and grunt or whatever you do to deal with your anger. Do they masturbate? And besides, if you continue to do this to chicks, how the fuck are you gonna date them? I would not date the dude who harassed me and kept showing me pictures of his dick. Because it was disgusting. And it was like this big. Like, hello. If you're gonna show me dick, show me some good dick. I'm just kidding, do not show me dick. And that's really just it. We're people, so what if we have tits and a vagina, you have a penis, ooh, we are all different yet we are all the same. So how about we start being adults and start treating each other like adults and just have a good time playing video games because that's what we're there to do in the first place. And those are really just my thoughts on gender equality. It should happen everywhere, and do it! So this was my part 1 to my Freaking Fridayz double feature. So stay tuned for part 2, which should be a little bit more colorful and happy. This was a serious piece that I wanted to do. So stay tuned.